Y'all, welcome to A Country Girl's Cooking with me, Rhonda. It's raining. It's been raining, y'all. I mean, raining. And I'm ready for some sunshine. The power's been blinking off and on. I don't know. So, hey, I'm preheating my oven to 425 degrees to start with. And I'm making some blueberry muffins. That's what I'm fixing. It's a pretty basic recipe, but I'm switching up a couple of things. First of all, I'm using 1 1/4 cup, that's 1 1/4 cup of self-rising flour. Then I put about 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder because I'm using 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. You don't have to do that. So that is 1 1/4 cup of self-rising flour and 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, simply because there's baking powder in the self-rising flour, okay? And we start off at 425 degrees, but when we put these in there, we got to bake it on, hold on, y'all, let me double check, make sure I'm right. 350. They want that burst of heat all of a sudden. And then, as soon as you put it in the oven, you turn it down to 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. This recipe is supposed to make 12 muffins. Okay? All right. Now, once again, 1 1/4 cup self-rising flour, and then 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. Now, if you don't want to do that, then you just do your 1 3/4 cups of regular flour. So it's up to you. Then we got 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what in the dickens is wrong with this phone sometimes. Daggone it. So I just put in 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Okay. All right. Next, I'm not putting any salt in it because my butter is my butter's salted. Not unsalted, but my butter is salted. I'll tell you right now. Okay. Now, I put my 2 eggs in some warm water so they would be room temperature. I did. Okay. Watch it roll away. All right. Okay. Now, we've got 1/2 cup of milk, okay, and 1/2 cup of melted salted butter. That's what we got in here. And I'm using whole milk. You can use almond milk, whatever kind of milk you want, you can use it. Then we got, let's see, 1/2 cup, and that's 8 tablespoons, I think, of sour cream. You can use Greek yogurt if you want to. Okay? That'd be perfectly fine. Then we're going to throw in some vanilla. And I use this. You can get this whole thing right here for like 18 bucks at Amazon. And it's great. It's vanilla bean paste. Then I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon of almond extract. You don't have to put that in there. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I think it gives a little something, something, y'all. Now, you don't have to use blueberries. If you want to use strawberries, you can. Whatever you like. And then I'm going to crack my 2 eggs in here. And then I'm going to put my blueberries in there. Okay. I'll do it in this measuring cup, make sure I don't get no shells in it. Wipe that egg up. All right, that looks good. That looks good. All right. Yeah, this weather tears my allergies up too. I mean, you know, because it's been so damp. It's terrible. I don't know where all this rain came from. It's supposed to rain till tomorrow, I think. I took my hanging plants down and set them out. And, I fixed Reuben's again for dinner last night. My daughter and her fella came over. She didn't want me to video her. She just wasn't up for it because it was just raining and she didn't have her makeup on and all that. So anyway, she didn't want to be videoed, but she brought me a beautiful mini rose bush and a pretty card. And I fixed Reuben's, and I fixed her those copper pennies. She was surprised. She said, I was going to ask you to make them, but I, you know, and I always try to surprise her with something she likes. And we had a good time. She trimmed the back of my hair and tried to straighten it up. She's a great hairdresser. Next time I won't go to nobody but her, but she lives in Greensboro and it's hard to get up with her sometime. Okay, now for the blueberries, y'all, we've got to add about 1 1/2 cups. Now, this is probably not 1 1/2 cups, but this is all I got at the moment. And it's just gonna have to do. And I think it'll be plenty. I tried to smash them up a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Blueberries. You know, I used to not be able to eat blueberries. They would make me so sick. But now it's like, as long as I don't eat them a lot, I can handle it. Alrighty. And guess what else we're going to do to these, y'all? We're going to make a streusel topping for it. You don't have to, but I think I might. All right, hold on 1 minute, y'all. Hey, I got 207 subscribers. Thank y'all. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I hope that y'all get something out of what I'm doing. Okay, now, I've got these little cupcake liner things. And you know, you can even make this into a little bread. I was going to put it in my bread pan. My loaf pan, but I just thought, well, I'll do it like this. And just line it, and you get you one of these ice cream scoopers. so we can try to put the same amount in every one of them, y'all. And the reason I use the whole wheat is I'm trying to, you know, make it a little healthier. All right, it said kind of fill it almost to the top. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Now, we got it 425. Soon as you put it in the oven, y'all, as soon as you put it in the oven, put that thing on 350. I guess that looks good. I guess it looks all right. Okay. And it's going to take about 20, 25, 30 minutes. And let's see how they turn out. Now, I have another pan, but it's like a mini pan. And I don't want to do it in mini muffins. I got flour all over me. So I'm just going to wait till they get done and do the rest of this batter. Is what I'm going to do. So it's a pretty color. All right, let me see if I got the stuff to make a streusel with. Okay, it's calling for walnuts, and I don't have any walnuts, and I really don't want nuts. So I may just do a drizzle, or I may not do anything, because it wants a half cup of dark brown sugar. I've got that. And then a half cup chopped walnuts. But I don't understand, it doesn't say to mix any butter up, so how can that be a streusel? Because you have to have flour and butter, you know, to make a streusel. So this is just a little topping. And that don't appeal to me. So I am, I'm gonna see what else I can come up with, or I may just, it'll be tasty like that. But that's an easy recipe, y'all. Easy. A half a cup of dark brown. Okay, wait a minute. Get back to my recipe. 1 3/4 cups of self-rising flour. Okay, or you can split it up with the whole wheat. I put 1 1/4 cup self-rising flour and a half a cup of the whole wheat flour. This right here. And sometimes when you're using whole wheat flour, it takes a little bit more liquid because it takes more to hydrate wheat flour, okay? And that's fact. Then you need, you know what I forgot, y'all? Baking soda. But you know what? I'm going to bake those like that, and I'm going to add my baking soda to this. Well. Oh, well. So if it calls for a teaspoon of baking soda, and I've used half the batter, I'm going to put in half teaspoon of baking soda, y'all. Oh, me. That's all right. It ain't no big deal. Half teaspoon. And I think baking soda makes stuff taste so good. I think that's what makes a chocolate chip cookie taste good, is that baking soda flavor. Okay, I'll put a half a teaspoon in here. I thought I read the ingredients properly. I know it's got raw eggs in it. I didn't do nothing but just taste it. Yep. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Because I did put that little extra bit of baking powder in there, so it should be okay. And the sour cream. All right. And I read this recipe several times. Oh, man. But see, on this, they got things marked off. It's just weird. It's a weird recipe. I don't understand it. Like they've got sour cream and the plain vanilla yogurt marked off. I guess that means if you didn't have it, you didn't have to put it in there. I don't know. I guess you could use the, I don't know, maybe that's substitutions. I don't know. But I put it all in there. All of it. And I think it's going to be delicious. So, I hope y'all make that strawberry pie. It's really good. They ate some of it last night. I didn't get a chance to video them eating it. And the Reubens last night were better than the first time I made them, because I heated up my sauerkraut. And y'all, if you don't like a real twangy sauerkraut, get the Vlasic, you know, like the pickle, Vlasic pickle. Get the Vlasic sauerkraut in the jar. It's mild. It don't just blow your head off. It's really good. And make your own Russian dressing. That makes a big difference. It was tasty. I was hungry yesterday. I didn't eat much of nothing. And I was saving up for that Reuben. So, all right, we're gonna wait up on these muffins to see. Hey, this will be a good test to see the difference in the one with baking soda and the one without. We could make a test out of this. I've had this old plastic thing. I got it Walmart for years. I think I'm gonna put my muffins in that. It's kind of scratched up. Yeah, it's got a scratch place on it. All right. So, I've got one batch out. I'm getting ready to put 6 more in there. This is the one that I had to put the baking soda in. I had to start over with 425. As soon as I put these in the oven, I'm gonna turn it down to 350. And I put a toothpick in there, and it came out clean. And they look blue. Look at there. See the steam coming off that? So I don't know if I probably shouldn't put anything on top of it if I want to keep it healthier, you know. Look at that. So it made 12, or it's gonna make 12. Wow. Y'all. They are really good. They're moist. Randy's gonna like these. And it's not real sweet. And that, see, it called for all self-rising, but that little bit of whole wheat that I put in it gave it a great texture. See? I really like these. Now let's see how the other ones taste. I bet they're gonna be better with the baking soda in it. Okay. Just a few minutes. Hey. So I just got these out of the oven. And it takes about 20 minutes. Once you turn the temperature down, 20 minutes. And I gotta let these cool, but these did rise a little higher. It's hot, but it did. Let me try it on the plate, y'all. See, this one did rise a little higher than that one because of the baking soda, I guess. But, you can tell the difference a little bit. You sure can. They're both really good. That one has more flavor. And it's lighter. It's not as heavy as this one because I forgot the baking soda. It's really good. I like it. They taste healthy. See the difference? So, 12 beautiful muffins. Okay? And I'll put the recipe in the description box. You need to make them. You can wrap it up and take it with you to work. Make it go. Hold on. The kids won't even know it's healthy. It's so good. So, y'all make it. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to try to post this ASAP. But, y'all have a muffin. Okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, I'm fixing some fish for dinner. I'm doing some white fish. Okay.